if I need to disguise myself as... Oh dear. So last time it emerged that there was a spy in the Dark Brotherhood. The Black Hand's solution: kill everyone in the Shedenhall Sanctuary. I'm still not sure how I feel about that. But I'm now part of the Black Hand. Specifically one of the fingernails. Yes, very heroic. But I'm on my way to pick up my first dead drop contract on my new horse, Shadowmere. A hollowed out rock with dead drop orders 1. So, what does it say? Silencer, you are now reading your first dead drop note here on Hero Hill, which proves to me that you are well appointed to the tasks that lie ahead. Journey now to Leafrot Cave. There you will encounter an ancient necromancer who is attempting to escape death by transforming himself into a lich. This necromancer, Saladin, has not yet completed his metamorphosis, but is still immensely powerful, possibly too powerful to destroy if confronted directly. Search Leafrot Cave. Necromancers are wizards after all, and wizards are prolific by nature. Saladin surely has written records, and these records may contain evidence of some kind of weakness. Perhaps there is some other way to destroy Saladin besides a direct confrontation, but destroy him you must. When the necromancer lies dead, journey to the city of Coral for your next dead drop. At the foot of the great oak, hidden in the bushes, is an old sack. Inside you will find your reward for killing the necromancer, as well as your information regarding your next contract. Serve me well, Silencer, and there's no telling just how far you might advance. Okay, so where am I going? So yeah, I'm currently at Hero Hill, just southeast of Shedenhall, and I am going... over here to Leafrot Cave. That's nowhere near anywhere I've been. Yep, this is the place. Now then. That is a zombie. Surprisingly well here. Nice. Now then. Is this my target? Okay, that was kind of weird. That was just a lich, apparently. Not what I was looking for. Path of Transcendence. That's a long book. It appears he used some sort of magic hourglass called the Sands of Resolve to turn himself into a lich and extend his life indefinitely. The process is not complete, however, and the hourglass must remain on Caladan's person for some time as it contains his life force. So if I could pickpocket it, he would die. But that's... I don't know, my sneak's getting pretty good. I might be able to pickpocket. I'm not actually sure. Darkest Darkness, have I read that? Oh, there we go, Art of War Magic. I thought there might be a skill book around here somewhere. Apparently I'm still in combat as well. Okay, that's a summon skeleton. Just find me. Okay. Soul gems. I never remember to use my Fortify Magicka spell. And yes, that is a thing. Do I just have to drop down here? Apparently so. Now then.
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
Okay. No pickpocketing, I'll have to fight him directly. Well, he's dead. I don't need to take the Sand of Resolve now, do I? Although what happens if I do? Not a lot. Now then, how do I get back out? Okay, so here I am at Coral. Since I had to pass the Imperial City, I thought I'd get Shadowmere armored along the way. And my dead drop is apparently by the Great Oak. Not sure exactly where that might be. A sack in a bush, 500 gold, and dead drop orders 2. So, the Necromancer Celadon is dead and you are not. That is quite an accomplishment, but your work as a silencer has just begun. Your next assignment requires you to eliminate not just one target, but 5. An entire family, in fact. The unlucky siblings are Perennia Draconis, Methias Draconis, Andreas Draconis, Sibylla Draconis, and Celia Draconis. The locations of most of the family members are unknown, so you should begin your search with the family matron, Perennia, who resides at the farm called Applewatch. You must discern the locations of all the Draconis family members and then systematically eliminate them. I suggest you first speak with the mother and find out if she has any valuable information on the whereabouts of her children before ending her life. When every member of the Draconis family lies dead, journey to the city of Skingrad. In the castle courtyard you will find a well containing your reward for the Draconis contract, as well as any further assignment I might have. Okay, so I need to go to Applewatch. And I believe that is just west of Bruma. It's always nice to be heading back towards Bruma. I mean, I am a Nord. Last time I came this way I was on my way to fight Manny Marco, the King of Worms. Now I should be facing a much weaker opponent. But here we are, Applewatch. And it looks like that's the woman I'm looking for. Perennia Draconis.
Oh, hello there. I'm sorry, you startled me. My nerves get rattled rather easily these days, I'm afraid. Living alone will do that to you.
No worries.
Now, is there something I can help you with?
I'm looking for your children.
My children? Whatever for? Oh dear. Excuse an old woman's stupidity. You're here to pick up my gift list.
Yes.
Using your gift service was the smartest thing I've ever done. My children are spread across Cyrodiil, and it's so hard to shop for them all. So here's the list of all my precious little ones, though I dare say they're not so little anymore. They grow up so fast, I swear. You'll notice that the list gives each child's location and some suggestions for gifts. Oh, and here's the gold I'm supposed to give you. Now please go. Those children are so dear to me, and I'd really like you to get them something special. Thanks again.
You're welcome. Apparently I am observed, so I'm going to put on the Grey Cowl of Nocturnal. Oh, she's tough. Well, for a little old woman anyway. No, don't attack my horse. Jeez, run inside. What? Oh, you're going for your dog. Nice try. Herrick Scythe. Real Baron Scythe. Okay. I think that's it. And I will put the my helmet back on before one of the guards complains. Is that a bandit? It's someone chasing a deer. I don't care. So, where are my destinations? I suppose I could just read the note with the list of locations. Matthias in the Talos Plaza district in the Imperial City. Andreas in the Drunken Dragon Inn, which is northeast of Leowin. Sabella in Muck Valley Cavern, which is east of the Imperial City. Celia in Castle Leowin. So yeah, what I'm going to do is head south to the Imperial City, then go east to Muck Valley Cavern, south to the Drunken Dragon Inn, and continue south to Leowin. So here I am in the Imperial City, Talos Plaza district. It looks like this is the house I'm looking for.
Joring the butler. I've served Master Umbacano for many years.
Good for you.
Take care.
Now then, am I going up here? It would seem so. So what I'm going to do is, of course, equip the Great Cowl. And this was the wrong area, wasn't it? It was the basement I was supposed to go in. So he's down here then. Sorry.
By the Nine Divines of Hope!
No, he! I was right the first time. Oh well. Tamrielic lore. Might as well take it. In fact, might as well take the lot and sell it. So, time to get back out of here. Okay, so I'm approaching this cave with the next target. I'm not quite sure where it is, but that would be it right there. So... It did attack. It took a long while to attack that. I'm definitely a lot stronger than these bears now. That's how little I care about rats. I'm practicing my destruction on them. And apparently I'm practicing my marksmanship on bears. I need to equip more arrows. Looks like I'm down to less now. It's because I'm sneaking. It's not detecting me, so it's not running into attack. Also, this shock damage on my burr. That was pretty good. I can take some of my arrows back. In fact, I'm going to keep my bow out. Oh, I missed. Pretty sure black bears are weaker. Okay, moving on. Why would they be down in this cave? I think that's my target. Oh, really? Out of arrows. Switch back to ebony, since I retrieved some. Okay, moving on to elven arrows. Am I really that sneaky? Well, that was pretty good. You didn't have anything good there, did you? This must be the inn I'm looking for, the Drunken Dragon. So, time to head on in. Okay. I will have to get behind this guy. I noticed there's a guard there. So I'm going to have to use the Great Cowl. Seriously? You didn't notice that?
Ma'am,
What?
it was an honor to speak with you, champion.
So, I guess I'm heading for Leowyn then. Okay, so I'm approaching the east gate of Leowyn.
You look.
And my last target should be somewhere around here. Now she's one of the guards, I think, so... Oh look, Telandril's body's still here. So she might be out on patrol. There's a guard over there. I think that's my target.
Right. What can I do for you, citizen?
Nothing. Will you stop staring at me? Right, so. Grey Cow.
You're wanted dead or alive, Grey Fox. This will be easier if you're dead.
Nope.
I'll make captain for this. Die! Ha!
Come on.
Oh, what's the matter, getting
Well,
tired?
she's definitely tougher than the others.
Show me what you've got.
Wow, there's a lot of absorb health spells.
Rah! Here!
Come on.
Take that! Ha!
Nice. Grapes. Okay. Really? Who might that be? Well, I had better get back to my horse. And where am I going now? I need to pick up my reward. Was it Skingrad? Yes, it was Skingrad. There we go. And there's a well with Dead Drop Orders 3. Are you ready to get your hands dirty, Silencer? Your next target is a Khajiit nobleman by the name of Jugasta, who can be found at his home in the city of Bruma. Jagasta was recently offered the hand of a prominent Cyrodiil's normal's daughter, but turned down the offer when he learnt of the girl's rather negligible dowry. The girl's family is outraged, of course, and has hired the Dark Brotherhood to make Jagasta pay for his insolence, go to Jagasta's house in Prima and end his miserable life. But be warned, the Khajiit is rich and bored, and spends most of his time honing his skills in unarmed combat. Any opponent who can kill with merely his hands is not to be trifled with, so tread carefully. Even worse, Jagasta is aware someone may be trying to kill him, and has bribed the guards not to interfere if a fight should spill out into the city's streets. When the target has been eliminated, you will find your next dead drop in a rotten box under the old bridge just south of the Imperial City. The box will contain your reward for killing Jagasta, as well as information regarding your next contract. Just interesting to note is that that's a different type of letter. I wonder if there's anything significant about that. Well, here I am in Bruma, and my next target is apparently in one of these houses. This one here. Oh, come on. That was really slow. Now then. Downstairs? Through a basement or something? A secret training room, perhaps? Ah, yes, for practicing those hand-to-hand skills which were mentioned. Okay. Nice and simple. Brothers of Darkness. That's interesting. He has a book about the Dark Brotherhood and similar organizations. That's a bit suspicious. Hand-to-hand increase. Anyway, so where is it I need to go now? I forget. I need to go... Ah yes, the old bridge south of the Imperial City. Okay, so I'm south of the Imperial City and I'm approaching the old bridge. Not sure exactly whereabouts the dead drop is. I'm assuming under the bridge somewhere. Maybe in a crate, a rotten box, 500 gold, and the fourth set of orders. Which says... Jagasta is dead. Well done. I was right about you, Silencer. You are a useful tool indeed. Let's see if you can continue to impress me. You must journey to the flooded mine. There you will find Shalise, an Argonian hunter who was banished from her village near the Black Marsh Morrowind border for the brutal murder of a Dark Elven family. Relatives of the murdered family members have located Shalise and demand retribution. And since the assignment is a bit far for Morrowind's Morag tongue to handle, the Dark Brotherhood has been commissioned to perform the elimination. Be warned, Silencer. Shalise is a skilled and deadly hunter, and will fight like the desperate fugitive she is. After Shalise has been eliminated, your reward and another contract will be waiting at the dead drop located in a coffin just outside the ruins of Fort Redman. So... I'm looking for a flooded mine. Which is just north of Breville. So, actually, I just carry on down the road, I suppose. I'm just north of Breville. You can actually see it through the trees there. And this mine appears to be here. So, in I go. Ah, it wasn't joking about the flooded part. I don't have a water-breathing spell, although I have numerous potions. Was it an Argonian? Because that would explain it. Yes, an Argonian.
Look who we've got here.
Okay. Then the wrong one. Oh, she's got a reflex spell effect apparently. I can't see anything other me burning. That was remarkably easy. Short sword of... I mean, I may as well take it and sell it. So, is there anything else of use here? No? In that case, I should get back out of this cave and head to Fort Redman. That's the fort I'm looking for. I think I'm gonna ride my horse around it and look for an entrance on the other side. Although there was an entrance on the back there. Okay, now I do want the main door up here. Do you mind?
You do realize it's not been holding back.
Okay, that was weird. Come on. Nice. Did you have anything unique? I mean, I could just take the armor anyway. I am going to need to sell this in the next town I come to. Anyway, so there should be a dead drop somewhere around here. I don't know where. A coffin. Alval Uvani's schedule, I'll look at that in a minute. Dead drop orders 5. Apparently I've already killed Alval Uvani. How did that happen? If you're reading this note, Jalise is dead. You've done the world a great service, Silencer. It's time to continue the good work. Your next target is a travelling dark elf merchant by the name of Alval Uvani, who is currently renting a house in the city of Leowind. Uvani is a well-respected tradesman back in his native Morrowind, but his business often takes him very far from home. Therein lies the problem. Alval Uvani's wife has become disillusioned with her husband's repeated extended absences and wishes to dissolve their marriage, and has sought the Dark Brotherhood's assistance. Lucky for us, Cyrodiil is a bit beyond the reach of Morrowind's Morak Tong. Alval Uvani is currently travelling around Cyrodiil and is never in one place for more than a couple of days. In this dead drop you will also find a schedule detailing Dark Elf's whereabouts. Use it to locate him and plan your elimination. Be aware, however, that because he is forced to travel alone to the farthest reaches of the Empire, Uvani has learned to defend himself. He is a master of the Destruction School of Magicka and is no stranger to killing. When Alval Uvani lies rotting, journey to the market district of the Imperial City. There you will find a shop called Stonewall Shields. Your dead drop is located behind that building in a hollowed out tree stump. As usual, you will find your reward for the previous contract as well as information on your next. Ah yes, I must mention one last detail. Apparently Alval Uvani suffers from a rare dark elf condition, a serious allergy to honey. If he could somehow get Uvani to drink the honey-based spirit mead, perhaps by replacing his food, he would suffer from complete paralyzation. This would certainly make the Dark Elf easier to contend with. But apparently, I've already killed him. I wonder if, because he travels a lot, what probably happened was he was attacked by animals. I rode straight past without knowing or caring, and he was killed, I suspect. So, here I am in the Imperial City Market District,
Everything's a bit unsettled now.
and I'm looking for a well, or something like that, perhaps a hollowed out tree stump, with my next orders. Number 6. And it says, Alva Luvani is dead, just like all the others. You continue to impress me, Silencer, and I am only too eager to indulge your homicidal instincts. Your next target is a savage Nord barbarian living alone and exposed on a small campsite on the summit of Knoll Mountain. That's near Frostcrag Spire. This barbarian, Havelstein Horblood by name, savagely butchered the chieftain of a meat hall on the island of Solstheim. Is that Thirsk meat hall? The chieftain's sister has forgone the Node custom of extracting the monetary retribution of Wurgild, and instead wants Horblood to pay with his life. You, dear Silencer, will help put her family at peace. You are to go to Knoll Mountain, locate Havelstein Horblood, and send his soul to Sithis. When Horblood has been executed, journey to the Aelid ruin of Nornal. In the flooded section of that ruin you will find a chest submerged in the water. As you may have guessed, the chest contains your reward for killing Havelstein Horblood. Your next contract. Oh, yes, and the last contract reward I passed over 100,000 gold.
Take care.
So yes, I'm now heading northeast of Bruma, Knoll Mountain. Well, here's Frostcrag Spire, and Knoll Mountain should be just beyond. Lovely view down at Bruma there. Now then, there we are. Okay, he's going to attack me straight away. Is that fur armor? Seriously? He's pretty tough, and he's attacking me. I didn't need to attack him. Okay, Havelstein Horblood is dead. Oh, you see, I've destroyed his fur helmet already. I'm going to pick up the next dead drop, and I cannot remember where that was. Ah, Nornal. East and a bit south of the Imperial City. Okay, I think this is the Aelid ruin I'm looking for. I'm just kind of getting stuck on it with my horse. So, where's the way in? Here? Apparently so. Let's go in then. I'm looking for an underwater section. This is definitely not the chest, but I may as well break into it for some loot. Hooray, and some gold, nice. So where exactly am I going? You mentioned an underwater section? Do I seriously have to pick a lock to get to it? I mean, that's not a problem, but... Dead drop order 7. I think I should get out from underwater before I read this. So, my compliments on another job well done. The Havelstein Horblood was more swine than man and deserved to die quivering like an animal. You must not stop, you must kill again. Your next target is a wood elf named Ungolim who resides in the city of Breville. Breville is also home to an ancient statue known as the Lucky Old Lady. It is seen as a symbol of good luck and prosperity, and the fools of Breville often speak to the statue and wish for good tidings. Every night, poor love-struck Ungolim visits the lady and pleads desperately for the heart of a young maiden. This maiden is married, and her husband has learned of Ungalim's affection for his bride. He fears the competition, it would seem, and has commissioned the Dark Brotherhood to help in the matter. You must go to Breville, locate Ungalim, and kill him. The Wood Elf owns a house in the city, but he spends his days securely locked inside. I recommend you lie in wait at the Lucky Old Lady statue, and then eliminate Ungalim when he arrives for his nightly visit. He's generally there between the hours of 6 p.m. and 1 a.m. By all accounts, Ungalim is a deadly archer and fearless opponent. I also have reason to believe he is expecting trouble, so if Ungalim senses danger, he may attack you on sight. And, like the Khajiit Jugasta, Ungalim has bribed the guards to look the other way if there is a fight, so they won't interfere. Be vigilant and bring the Wood Elf down. You must not fail. When Ungalim's body lies broken at the foot of his dear lady, you must journey to the city of Anvil. Your dead drop is in a barrel located behind the statue in the pond. As is standard, your reward and next contract will be waiting. Okay. So, I'm headed for Breville. That's not too bad. Okay, so I've arrived in Breville. And apparently that guy is just going to attack me. Well, that was simple. Your blood turns to ice as a familiar shadow draws near. What?
No. No! I'm too late. I thought I could get here in time. Thought I could stop you!
What are you talking about?
I see this. What have you done? What madness has claimed you? You have betrayed me. You have betrayed the Dark Brotherhood. Why?
No.
I am here to end your miserable life. But I can see the confusion in your eyes. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
No. What are you talking about?
Your first dead drop contract. You carried that out, killed Celadon. After that, you eliminated the Draconis family, as ordered. Then, betrayal. Your dead drops went unvisited. Your targets ignored. Instead, you have been systematically killing off all of the members of the Black Hand.
What?
Jagasta, Shaliz, Uvalovani, Havelstein Horblood, speakers and silencers all, and Ungalim, the listener himself. The surviving members of the Black Hand know you're innocent. They know you are only following orders. They believe I am the traitor.
Let me guess. You have a plan?
The traitor somehow switched your orders and has been sending you to the wrong dead drops. You and I have been deceived. We must find out who is behind this betrayal. We haven't much time. I'm hunted day and night by the Black Hand. They want me dead. Here is what you must do. Go now to your next dead drop. Lie in wait and confront whomever drops off the false contract. Uncover the true traitor's identity, and then come see me. I'll be in hiding. Fort Farragut is no longer secure. It's under watch by the Black Hand.
Okay.
I'll wait for you at Applewatch, the farm where you killed the old Draconis woman. It should be empty and safe. Now go, and may Sithis help us all.
Right. Now, I did notice that the paper changed after the second dead drop, but I didn't think anything of it. But clearly, someone switched the orders. Anyway.
Now go. Learn the identity of the betrayer, so we can end this madness and restore the authority of the Black Hand.
Very well. Well, what did you... Oh, you just turned invisible. Fair enough. Both the Inferno. I'll take it. And I'll use the statue while I'm at it. So, off to Anvil then. Well, I'm at the statue in Anvil, and there's someone heading this way. And I'm thinking that's who I'm looking for. I mean, why else would anyone come over here behind the statue?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do anything wrong. It was the robed man. He paid me to put those things in the barrel.
Really?
I don't know his name, and his face was in shadow. He called to me yesterday as I walked by the lighthouse. I think he lives there. Or he did, anyway. He told me he was leaving Anvil. I'm sorry, but that's all I know.
Okay. Tell me about this lighthouse.
It's just outside the city walls. I think the robed man has lived there for quite some time. In the cellar. I don't know what goes on down there, but there's a horrible smell coming from underneath that door. It's like something died inside. Listen, that's all I know, really. Maybe Ulfgar Fogeye can tell you more. He's the lighthouse keeper, and probably rented out the cellar.
Okay.
Talk to Ulfgar. He's sure to have the key to the cellar. You know, if you want to get down there. Now, please, just let me go.
Sure. Go away.
Just leave me.
Well, I'm not doing any more of the dead drops. So, I'm trying to get into the lighthouse. And with a bit of luck, the lighthouse keeper can let me in. I'm assuming the lighthouse is out here somewhere. There we are. Wondering what the best way in is. Here, apparently. I'm going into the lighthouse. Looks like I'm going all the way up. It makes sense. I guess the lighthouse keeper would be at the top.
Well now, what might you want?
I need the key to the cellar.
Oh, do you now? And just why should I give you that?
The Dark Brotherhood demands it.
The Dark Brotherhood? Oh, okay. Here's the key. Just don't hurt me. I won't say a word, I swear.
Thank you.
If you're here to kill that fellow in the cellar, then good. I won't call the guards or nothing. He's doing unnatural things down there. I've heard the screams and the smells. I never should have rented out that cellar. Never.
Okay. Well, I should get back down to the cellar then. Wherever that might be. Round the back, I suppose? So, dead dog. Dead sheep. There's something odd going on here. Okay. Right, a head. I don't know why I just picked that up. And a book. Traitor's Diary. It's almost over. I'm close, so close. How long have we struggled? How long have we waited? Too long, I know. It's almost over, I promise. Okay. This person is completely mad. Really mad. And they want to wipe out the Brotherhood. Particularly Lucien LeChance. Which is why he's getting me to do this. By placing my dead drops and not one of the other speakers. Not speakers, silencers. So, I guess I'm heading for Apple Watch then. Okay, so I've arrived at Apple Watch.
Silencer, at last you've arrived. Fear not, for the crisis that has threatened the Dark Brotherhood has finally come to an end.
Okay.
I am Arquin, speaker for the Black Hand. As you can see, we have dealt with the betrayer, Lucien LeChance. No longer will you serve as his puppet. It seems LeChance wanted revenge against the Dark Brotherhood for some reason, and used you to do his dirty work. But now we can begin anew. I bestow upon you the title of Speaker. You will take Lucien LeChance's place on the Black Hand. Welcome. As you know, the Black Hand is now in a state of disarray. LeChance ordered you to kill us off. We five, including you, are now all that remain. Even worse, you killed the listener! The Black Hand without a listener is like a hand with no thumb. Even the listener's successor is dead. So, we have no choice but to invoke an ancient ritual. We must wake the Night Mother from her slumber and seek her guidance. Between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m., ask me about the Night Mother, and we will away to Our Lady's home. Only then will the ritual begin.
Okay. Well, it's currently 12:30 in the
Night Mother
afternoon.
hold you in her cold embrace.
That's Lucien
May we
LeChance.
forever.
He's been murdered, stripped and mutilated by the Black Hand. Apparently thought he was the traitor and punished him accordingly.
Serve the Night Mother.
Great.
I wonder... because presumably the real betrayer is one of these people. So what happens if I drop this head that I found in the lighthouse
King's fellow speaker.
in the traitor's lair? No one reacted. Okay. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to wait here a few hours. Okay, so I did some shopping in Bruma. And it's now midnight, or very nearly midnight. Yes, it is.
Dear Speaker, when darkness shrouds the Empire, we can travel to the resting place of the Night Mother and begin the ritual of awakening.
Dark enough yet?
The Night Mother must be awakened, so that we may seek her guidance. Are you ready to travel now to her resting place?
Absolutely.
Very good, and so it begins, the Black Hand's journey into a darkness few can imagine. Let us be off. The Night Mother awaits.
So we're teleporting there?
Behold the Night Mother. The locals call this statue the Lucky Old Lady. They have no idea how lucky they really are. For this stone effigy masks the entrance into the Dark Brotherhood's most revered unholy site, the crypt of the Night Mother herself. In a moment we will begin. I will recite an incantation, and we can proceed down into the crypt and seek an audience with the Night Mother. I know this is all very overwhelming, dear child. Just follow along and you'll be fine. Now, let's go see what the future holds, shall we?
Okay. So the Night Mother's been underneath Breville this whole
Unholy
time?
matron, we of the Black Hand beseech you. Reveal yourself now, most magnificent Night Mother, so that we may seek your guidance.
Okay. I don't appear to be able to move. Oh. In we go.
What is the meaning of this desecration? Who has disturbed my ancient slumber?
Dearest Night Mother, most unholy maiden, please, we beg your mercy in this our time of need. The Black Hand seeks your guidance.
Ah, yes, I have been expecting you. The listener now kneels by Sithis, as does his successor. There is a traitor amongst you.
Not me.
The traitor is dead, dear Mother. We have come now to ask your blessing. Anoint one of us your listener so we can restore the Black Hand.
Foolish little girl. Lucien Lachance served Sithis till his dying breath. The Black Hand remains tainted by betrayal. Restoration is impossible.
Enough of this. You will all suffer for the pain you have caused me. I will destroy your Night Mother, and the Dark Brotherhood will fall.
Who?
Whoa, 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 whoa,
What
whoa.
treachery! The traitor still lives. It is Matthew Bellamont. Do not let him harm the Night Mother. Kill him!
Well, do something then. Okay. Gold.
So, at last we meet. I have been following your strange journey through the Dark Brotherhood, young one. Your killing of the old man Balin, the execution of Adamus Philida, the way you stalked and murdered each member of the Draconis family, your purification of the Jadenhall Sanctuary. You, a mere underling, even managed to single-handedly eliminate half of my Black Hand. Ah, so you choose to play the stoic, hmm? You remain silent even when faced with my terrible countenance. Your silent obedience is to be commended. If only my other children had offered such reverence. You see, I have known of Matthew Bellamont's intentions since he was just a boy. I knew of his thirst for vengeance. I could have informed my listener, but I refused. Refused to reward such incompetence. Ungol was weak. Indeed, I allowed Matthew Bellamont to proceed on his destructive course, just as I allowed you to intercept him.
But why, Honored Night Mother?
Don't you see? Our dread father foresaw your defeat of the traitor here in this very crypt. You have been chosen. You are to be my new listener. You possess strength and cunning, and a heart as black as midnight. You were marked by Sithis the moment you emerged from your mother's womb.
So what happens now, Unholy Matron?
Go, take a few moments to collect yourself. Meditate upon all that has transpired. Help yourself to any treasures this crypt may offer. When you are ready, speak with me again, and I will deliver you safely to the only place you can truly call home, the Jadenhall Sanctuary. There is much work to be done, and when you are back in the sanctuary, speak with Arquen. She will serve as your humble servant and guide.
Okay.
you've returned, I trust you've weighed the importance of your new position. For you will soon hear words that will change lives, alter destinies. And I hope you've taken everything you desire from my crypt. Once you leave, you will be unable to return. Now, are you ready to begin your new life?
Yes, I'm ready. Send me to the sanctuary.
Very good. Now begins your true journey. We will soon become very intimate, you and I.
Okay.
Before I send you away, however, I would like to present you with a rather special reward. I see you still possess the Blade of Woe, the weapon given you by Lucien Lachance when you first met. Allow me now to unlock its true power. Yes, you will now find the Blade of Woe a bit more potent than it was. Now go. Leave this crypt, and serve our dread father till your dying breath.
Okay. Oh, it's now the first of sun's dusk.
Honored listener, I offer myself as your humble servant and guide. Please allow me to mentor you in your new role. Here's what I believe we should do next. I will stay here and attempt to re-establish this sanctuary. I will begin recruiting new members.
Okay.
You must fulfill your new duties. The statue in Breville serves as a conduit between the Night Mother and the listener. Once a week, you must visit the statue. Talk to it. You will be presented with a list of names and locations. These are people who have prayed to the Night Mother. They request a visit from a speaker to arrange someone's assassination. All you need to do is visit the statue once a week, get the list of names and locations, and pass it on to me here in the sanctuary. Do this, and I will give you your share of the sanctuary's weekly earnings. There's so much work to be done. So much work.
Okay. Well, as it happens, I'm thinking of going to Breville anyway. There's a strange door in the middle of the bay that I want to take a closer look at. But that will be next time.
Bind thee, Ancillon, to this body.
Why, look who's here. You! Flee while you can, mortal.